Right now, I'm going to tell you what one of the most excruciating things, troublesome things, problematic, heartbreaking things that you can go through is loving someone that, not even because, they're going through things or whatever, that you would be better for them in their life and make their life better, but that you're not in it and you can't do a thing about it, and you have to watch somebody that you love, whether it's a friend that you just care about or a family member for sure, or someone that you love or are in love with, and you can't be with them because whatever their issues are or things that they have going on that they cannot change or fix or even look at sometimes, depending on the case, that you see and know is going on because you're aware of everything all the time, because you have issues yourself like ADHD and anxiety and stuff like that, but you know that you have a lot more control over it than any of them do because you lived your whole life with it, also undiagnosed, as yours are or have already been, and they're not doing anything about it. So you have to sit and watch and not be with them, and it's their own damn fault. And they pushed you away, did things to hurt you all the time, directly or indirectly in some people's cases. And behind the scenes, people made you believe it was a good idea because they wanted to support you. They wanted to do what they thought was good for you. So their own little opinions and judgments were in, not yours. Yours were shoved aside, but it was out of care and love that you got that advice from them, and it was wrong. But at times you could see it and at times you couldn't, so it made you very confused because you just couldn't stop listening to other people and telling them and running your own life because you just weren't used to that before. So you listen to these people that have been around for a long time for whatever reason that they had to be around you, whatever fame or status they thought from being around you that they got or would get, just because they had something that you wanted or whatever the case is, even if it was only a characteristic that you wished that you had. But for whatever the reason, a lot of times because everyone likes them. Anywho, that you wanted to be around them, or you liked the way they made you feel about yourself, like I did. We're not talking about me though. Yes, we are. And I'm talking about you too, as you can tell. Yes, I'll freaking smoke. So how you like that? Da 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 da. You don't like that? Da 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 da. Anywho, my point being, do you know what it's like to have to live with that from person after person after person? I've got a list of a good handful, but it was my last handful of people that disappointed me the most because I started to be smart about it. It was after I was 35 and I started maturing and growing and learning lots of things because I had a lot of tough love, but it wasn't that tough love that helped me. It was the unconditional love I got from a best friend. Jer, you know who you are. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be alive. He happens to be black, so yeah, I take a big offense of people saying the N-word that I don't effing like. Anywho, my point, if it wasn't for this person that was kind, loving, caring, sent out on a mission to serve for God that he believed in and had made me finally believe in after my whole life giving up on myself because I felt everybody else did type of thing, that I go through this every day and have to try to function with PTSD, anxiety, and ADHD, little OCD, little ODD, mixed in there like a cocktail. But I'm sitting here releasing everything from 2023 and beyond. I have to release all these past people that I love and I'm in love with and that were my projects for years that I can't be with because for one reason or another they can't see their worth to do anything for themselves or admit that they have a problem or look at themselves and face their problems and take care of them like I am in 2024. So this is about as real as it gets, people. And I'm going to make sure, because none of you could stick around and do enough for me, even though I went above and beyond. I went above and beyond. That's why you love me so much. Anywho, may peace be with you. Be blessed. And find your strength and happiness. Love yourself. Like I'm learning to.